Hi guys, Alex here from Drayton's. Here we've got an Audi Q5 2-litre TDI Sport S Tronic Quattro, finished in Navarra blue metallic paint. All the wheels and tyres are in very good condition. These are 18-inch 5-arm star design alloys. At the back you do get a nice large boot with an electric tailgate, and there is a lot of space in there, and the back seats will fold down if you need any extra room in there. This car has got MOT until the 25th of the 10th 2022 and will come with a full Audi dealership history. Leather interior with sports seats, nice big bolsters on the side and on the base to keep it in place, and the leather continues to the rear as well. Very comfortable seats. This car does have the technology pack, so you do get the digital driver's display, which in my opinion is the best digital driver's display on sale. It's very clear, nice and bright. You've got a nice amount of accessibility with it. You can change the views. You've got various different things on there, such as your consumption, your average speed, your date and time as well. You've also got your radio or media tab, your Bluetooth tab, so you can scroll through your contacts and make calls directly from here. And one of the main features which I really like about the tech pack, integrated into the digital display, you do have the Nav Screen as well. And if you change the view, you do have a huge screen, lots of visibility. It's very easy to read. You can change the points of interest on the main screen, and that will affect what's on here as well. So you might, if you don't want all these little white sections which are the points of interest, or you just want some of them such as petrol station, then you can change that. It becomes a bit less cluttered, but it's very easy to read. And the sat nav, everything that's on here, so when you've set a route, that will transfer onto here, so you will have the route directly on there as well. Moving on, as I mentioned, you've got colour sat nav. It's very easy to use, nicely up to date. You've also got your radio tab, so you've got DAB, FM, AM radio. You also have your media tab, so you've got Bluetooth, aux, USB and CD. The CD player is just located in the glove box there. As I mentioned, you've got your Bluetooth as well. You also have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and various different drive select modes as well. Moving down, we have a 3-zone climate control system, electrically operated. So you've got driver, passenger, and you've got a rear setting as well. When it's on sync, as it currently is here, when you change the driver, both the passenger and the rear will change. When it's on 3-zone, all three will be different. You can alter all of them individually, and you can also set the rear from here as well, just by going on the set rear and then setting their max. So if you know someone's getting in the back and it is pretty cold or pretty warm, you can sort of change the climate in the rear. You do also have heated front seats, which in winter, especially on leather seats, is very nice to have. As you can see, I've got them on full because it's quite cold. You've also got your drive select shortcut buttons down here. So you have off-road, efficiency, comfort, auto, dynamic and individual settings as well. So the individual settings you do have, you can change the engine and gearbox to dynamic or comfort or auto, and the steering the same. So when the engine and gearbox is in dynamic mode, you've got a sharper throttle response, you've got quicker gear changes, you've got more revs. It will let it rev higher before it changes gear as well in sport mode, or dynamic mode, sorry. And steering in comfort is a lot lighter. You've got better manoeuvrability, but you don't get the same feel as you do in dynamic mode. Steering gets a bit heavier, and it's so it's all personal preference really, but you do have that option to change the individual settings. And then you've obviously got all these other ones as well to choose from. So we have your engine start stop here, stability control, parking sensors front and rear with the selected display. That will come on automatically when you put the car into reverse or when you're going at very low speeds, and you can just press the button as I've just done to turn that on and off. Another part of the tech package, you do get a bigger screen as well, which is nice to have. And you've got hill descent control here as well. So as you can see, there's a little icon just come up there. and that's controlled by the cruise control system. So if you're going down some slippery slopes or anything, it will hold that. And obviously you do have quattro all-wheel drive, so that helps a massive amount. Very, very good all-wheel drive system, one of the best, even after however many years it's been since they first brought it out in the 80s. Still very, very good system, and it works very well. You have a 12-volt socket here, USB charging point, and you also connect the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto via wire, so that's there as well. And you've got your push button start. We have a touchpad for all your selections and your scrolling. 8 different presets you can have. They can be radio stations or contacts. If you've got your Bluetooth connected, you've got your menu button, your back button, and then your shortcuts for the main screens. We have an S Tronic gearbox, so you've got your standard drive mode, and then you've also got sporty setup. As I mentioned earlier, the sporty setup will rev higher before it changes gear and keep it in the best, the optimum power band for performance, whereas the standard drive mode is set up more for efficiency. You've also got hill hold assist and an electronic parking brake, and your volume controls for your radio are here. There are some on the steering wheel as well. Another part of the tech pack is you've got a booster for phone signal as well, which is just this little platform here. You also get a USB and an aux in the central console. This is a fixed thing, so you can't take it out, but you can slide it back and forth, so you can have the cup holders or you can have the space for the central console. But it's nice to have the booster as well. It does help if you're in sort of middle of nowhere. It will actually increase the phone signal. Moving on to the steering wheel, you've got a very nice steering wheel. You've got the aluminium on here, multifunction controls on the left hand side, with your view button to change the size of the dials, different left and right tabs, and then your scroller. And to select, it's literally just the OK button, which is just pressing that in. You've also got your volume controls, your hands-free, and your voice activation on the right hand side. We have cruise control with speed limiter. You've also got flappy paddles if you prefer a manual style of driving. It gives it a bit of a sportier feel. You've also got rain sensing wipers, automatic lights, and heated and electrically adjustable wing mirrors with electric fold, which is another nice little extra from new. Just moving to the back, still got all the full leather, very comfortable seats in the rear as well. You've got ISOFIX points all the way across, and you've also got your temperature and another 12-volt socket in the back as well. You do also have an armrest if you don't have a central passenger in the rear. The Q5s are very, very nice to drive, very smooth. They don't feel huge despite being a big SUV, and there is a lot of space, enough space for 5 adults, and a nice big boot at the back as well. It will come with 6 months gold cover warranty, which can be extended for as little as £199 for an extra 6 months. We also have a range of finance options available, so if finance is something you're looking for, then we can help you out with that as well. If you need any more information on this car or any of the cars we have in stock, please go to draytons.co.uk. Thank you.